for being here.
Thank you for having me. So I'm Karen Lancaster. For our citizens that are watching, I'm with the WoodHill Group. We provide finance director services. We've been with the city for 4 years now. Our contract is up for renewal. We are recommending a reduction of $20,000 of the contract cap from the prior contract because we feel that staff's doing a great job. They've taken over a lot of things that we were previously doing when we started at the city 4 years ago, such as accounts payable, things that I've previously talked to the council about. To give the council some reference, in the 24-25 fiscal year, the city spent about $75,000 for me to come out, be finance director, do audit, do budget. The year before was $96,000. So that's a testament to Tina Bumpus, who's the assistant finance director. She's learning and doing more and more each year. We only charge for what we actually bill, so the $100,000 cap is a maximum. I don't anticipate coming anywhere near that unless we have a change in staff and something happens where more financial help is needed.
Okay, great, thank you. So it was over budgeted 20, wait, what did you say, 75?
So we
Last
had
year?
120 in the last contract and we spent 75.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it was over budgeted 50, okay, thank you. Any questions or comments from council? Yes, Councilman Flynn?
Do I read this correctly, that we're just extending this for 1 year?
Yes, we have a 1 year at a time clause. We can extend it if Dave, like say we don't get to council right at the right time, Dave can email me in writing and say we wish to go month to month until we can get it back to council.
So we can't do like a 5-year or 3 year?
You can do as many years as you want to. Yeah, you can do as many years as you want to.
Okay.
There is, just so for the council to know, if council were to change direction and want to hire a finance director that was an employee, there's a clause in here that you can terminate at any time. So even if we did have a 3-year contract, you can terminate. Okay.
Thank you. Anything else from council or staff?
Would it behoove us, Dave, to do a 3-year contract, or are there issues involved with that I'm not thinking of?
There really isn't any issues. I think we've had great success with WoodHill Group and Karen. Prior to bringing them on, we did actively look for a public finance director, and that is another one of those areas within municipal government that is very tough to find folks. In fact, I know many of the cities that in the city managers that Karen also, or her group also works with, and that Marshall was one of them, and others, Charlotte, that that find themselves in a position where they need some time in order to get the right person. Again, we haven't had luck on the front end, and we've been very successful at utilizing Karen's services to train staff to take on additional roles. I think 1 year is fine to answer your question a long way, but maybe next year. But I mentioned this at the finance department and earlier on tonight that we know with Peter Merritt and as treasurer that his time is probably within the next couple of years that he will fully retire and move on. So we're looking at different options to make a position more attractive for someone to come here on a full-time basis. And Karen has worked with many of the communities that have done the same thing to kind of get the right person and to train them to make sure that they're on solid ground. So.
Thank you very much. Councilman Bentley?
Councilman Flynn, I can think of at least one reason to just do it a year. Because the contract's with the WoodHill Group, and if she weren't with WoodHill Group, we might reconsider. But how long have you been doing our stuff?
For 4 years.
Yeah, so you got the institutional memory, and so if we lost her, we might be less interested in.
That's a good point.
So, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you were very helpful during the budget process. Thank you again for that. Anything else from council?
Then I would make a motion that we approve the WoodHill Group contract and authorize the city manager to sign the document on behalf of the city for 1 year.
Motion on the floor from Councilman Flynn, seconded by Councilman Soha. Could I get a roll call vote, please? Oh, sorry. Any further discussion? Could I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Councilmember Soha,
Yes.
Stuchel,
Yes.
Wolfram,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Palladino,
Yes.
Councilperson Bentley,
Yes.
Bruns,
Yes.
and Flynn.
Yes.
7-0, it's approved.
Thank you. We will move on to